Opening with the queen's pawn controls the center and usually leads to a more positional development of the pieces. The Indian game begins by controlling the important e4 square with the knight, rather than a pawn. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. Your bishop is ready to be developed to an active square. The bishop joins the board early, building a strong opening for white. That pawn chain will help strengthen your pawn structure, developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. You apply pressure to your opponent's pawn chain. This move adds support to white's pawn chain. It's good to get your bishop off of its starting square and into the action. Castling kingside tends to be safer than queenside because the king is further from the center. Develops the knight and attacking the center. Developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. Castling on the same side of the board as your opponent is a solid choice. Very precise. That pawn chain will help strengthen your pawn structure. This develops the bishop and gives it scope on the long diagonal. You developed your bishop on the long diagonal. A very strong play. You offered your opponent the chance to trade off equal material. This forces the opponent to double pawns. You take back. This moves the knight to safety. Connected rooks can be very useful. This is not the right idea. You stopped your opponent from being able to tactically win a pawn. There was only one good move there, and white did not spend enough time trying to find it. With that move, you chase the knight away. This misses a better way to move a knight to safety. You are forcing your opponent to isolate a pawn. Takes back. That is a great square for your bishop, giving it more scope. This allows the opponent to eventually win material. This is the way to win material. This evades the check from the bishop. You sacrificed your bishop, a stunning move. Recaptures. This is the only move that works, and you found it. This evades the check from the queen. That pawn was yours for the taking. You are threatening to force eventual checkmate. This loses a knight. You win material through a discovered check. This permits the opponent to play checkmate.